Okay, the mic should be coming through now. At least mine is. And I will... Can you see my screen? Oh wait, actually you're not on the live thing, are you? It'll probably be easier actually if I share my screen to you. Actually, how would that work? Maybe I can share an application, because otherwise you're going to be delayed as well. So let me just do, no, not 606 ping, 606 content. Okay. So then if I go to share screen, and then hopefully this will work. Wait, why is this not coming up? Oh, that's probably why. 1 second. Hey everyone, what's going on? Wait, is my mic on? Yeah, it's on. Okay, cool. Hey Matt, hey Setsu, hey Crack, hey Zooted. Come on noob, share it already. Share what? Let's go, what's up? Hey, yeah, good to see you Insight. How you doing, man? Miss you in the game. Just give me a moment. Sack's with me. You're not going to hear him, but I'm just going to share my screen so we can follow along. Okay. Okay, Sack, can you see? Okay, so basically what you're seeing is my iPad is being put onto QuickTime, which then is being streamed onto YouTube and to you at the same time. So I'm hoping it's okay. And then just tell me now, if I click off it, can you still see? Okay, amazing. Cool, cool. Let's hope everyone else can, well, actually, no one else can see what I can see. So hopefully people can. Okay. Hey GG. Here for them tingles. Okay, great. Well, whatever gets you going, mate. Bonsoir, Sandrine. Can you all see the stream? It's all okay? There it is. I know, KVK's, you can actually see it on my screen. It's crazy. What's going on? This is just a really chilled stream, by the way, guys. Do you stream? Oh my god, Sack, they're literally in the chat asking about burrito or French toast. Lao's just brought it here. Yeah. Oh man, I honestly don't know. I actually know. I think Murph changed last minute to go omelette, which then flipped it, which is funny. I think it was him. Do you stream via Streamlabs? I use Streamlabs, Crack, and that goes straight to YouTube. Can you show our Kingdom chat? Will I be demonetized if I check it? I'm also on a different account. Yeah, I'm on the other account right now. GG voted French toast. GG, you're French. Of course you're going to vote French toast. Okay, well, I can't look at it, so what are they saying? I mean, I could look at it, I just have to switch accounts. Hey, Arrow Horse, what's going on, man? Lao, always burrito. Lao, Matt wants burrito to win the whole thing. Hey. Riffin's here. Let's go. Gorilla 2. What's going on, guys? Kumquat. Welcome, welcome. I've got Sack in my ear. You can't hear him, but he's literally like, who eats burritos for breakfast? Okay, let me just put the be right back thing on so I can swap accounts. And hopefully I can still check out KVKs in the meantime. Oh, Zach, you can wait. Okay, I'm back. Sorry guys, just swapping accounts. Hopefully that's all good for you now and I can check and see what's in Kingdom chat. What is it? Tell me you don't want burrito. Lau's even talking about it there. She's obsessed. Good boy. All corrupt. Oh, bro, Zooted's even done one of the bugles. Oh my days. That's so jokes. For breakfast. It's a gift from God. Oh my. So this is why people came into the stream. It's not to listen to whatever we're saying. It's just to find another chat to discuss about burritos versus French toast. Cool. So Zach and I are just going to chill for a bit and take a look at Orleans' skills. For those that saw, if we do go for next pop-up, Orleans will be our preferred mode. So we're just going to like do a bit of brainstorming, like just chat to each other about it, see if we can find some skills that we didn't know before, because it's been like 2 years since we played it. So we'll take a look at the new batch of commanders that were included in, well, I say new, it was like last year the update came in. So we'll look at that. Thank you all for being here and for chilling with us. We'll be looking at the chat throughout the whole time. So if you have any thoughts, comments, just shout away. And you can keep talking about French toast and burrito if you want to. And if you're new here, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot. Thank you. What are they saying? Trini, Eileen President. Wow, your city's about to take off. Yeah, I know. It's like Howl's Moving Castle, but ROK version. Okay, so Sack. Where do we start? Okay, do you have the list up in front of you? Okay. Nevsky's included. Oh my. Okay, well, we know the 4 skill is just broken. Has the 4 skill always had a cooldown? Yeah. Did it not always have a cooldown? Yeah, but it's only 3 seconds, right? So that's not so bad. But yeah, Nevsky 4 seconds. No, Nevsky's is 5. Sack, I swear it didn't have that before. Hey Kaz, welcome, welcome. Oh, hey Zenin, welcome. Sorry I missed you. Sack, they all want to hear you. Can I just unmute it? Okay, hang on. Let me take it off my headphone so you can be heard. Okay. Test. Zach, do you want to talk? Okay, cool. They should be able to hear you now. Yeah, guys, Zach didn't want to go on voice, but you should be able to hear him soon.
Great if you're forcing me to.
Well, it's the chat, isn't it? It's not me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, great. Cool. They can all hear you. So, yeah, I don't know. This was this out when Nevsky got launched? I'm almost certain it
Um,
wasn't.
no, the cooldown was added afterwards. I mean, I think they added cooldowns to all the skills that have like some duration effect. Like this one lasts for 4 seconds. The Alex skill lasts for 3 seconds because of the healing debuff.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just me being silly, but like when they use an active skill gains extra 35% for 4 seconds. I just almost assumed it was just always 60% for the secondary commander, which I guess with that wording it still technically is.
Yeah, it definitely is because it's 5 second cooldown.
Yeah, so that cooldown almost feels pointless. Hey, welcome Arne.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Sorry, go on.
I guess the only way that's actually relevant is if you cast your active skill, then you disconnect from your target again, and then like after 4 seconds you hit again. Then it wouldn't be active or something.
Yeah, but that's still really difficult to trigger twice.
Yeah. I mean, for most of these it doesn't really matter. Like there's some that are really annoying, like the Epic Boudica skill. You know, the one with the healing and rage gain? Like they added a 5 second cooldown to that.
Why are they adding cooldowns to epics?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, the third skill.
Whenever it is activated, gains 50 rage.
Cooldown 4 seconds, so it only triggers once per cycle.
Yeah.
Which makes it even worse.
As if many people are using it anyway. I was thinking,
also,
to be honest.
Interesting is the fourth skill of Artemisia.
What? Hang on.
That has now a 10 second cooldown. Which makes it so much worse. Because it's not active every
what the hell? Cycle. When were these added?
6 months ago. There was like one update that reworded all the descriptions. So they have all the same text basically. And easier to read. Because there was some inconsistencies before.
But they still play exactly like before. They haven't just...
Yep.
They haven't like changed the actual mechanics of the commander. That's how they've always worked. Is that right?
Yep, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So the commanders are same strength as before, just now we actually realize that they're actually weaker than we thought it would be.
Okay, got it. The ASMR I came here for. Crack. Okay, so let's go back to Nevsky. The thing is, Nevsky's an odd one because I assume the majority of players will be running him.
Yeah, I mean, the only way you don't run Nevsky is if you run one Kev March. And that can be something like Huo Alpha or something.
But I guess Orleans makes it even more viable to not use Nevsky so you can use his skills. Because, I mean, his second skill is great. 20 attack, 20 health, 20 march speed. I know it's outside of territory, but you'll be fighting mostly outside anyway. I mean, the third skill, if the current target troop is surrounded, which is most of the time, 10% damage boost, which is nice, 20% defense, which is good, 5% less damage is nice.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just got all 3 good skills, to be honest.
Yeah, Nevsky's skills are so good.
Yeah, but yeah, it's only for one single Kev match. So basically, everyone who's gonna run Huo Alpha, just Huo Joan, could just do that.
And anyone that's not going to run Nevsky, you're guaranteed to use the fourth skill out of everyone, aren't you? Like,
yeah, yep.
60% skill damage for the secondary commander is huge. Hey, oh god, I don't want to pronounce your name incorrectly. Irungdir? Hopefully I got that right. Thank you for the nice words, appreciate it, mate. Sorry, Zach, go on.
I mean, do you remember the last 960 guide? Where they advised what marshes to run or something?
What, they didn't include
they
Nevsky?
They removed Nevsky from that.
Yeah, but Seawill has a thing against Nevsky. Like, he thinks he got shadow nerfed. Which maybe he's referring to the cooldown, but I don't think that's...
That wouldn't have impacted him at all.
The thing is, with thinking about what the meta is for 2 cav marches... Hey Hanzo, welcome. Hey Killing for Law. Like, of course, Woe Arthur is going to. Well, it's either Woe Arthur or Arthur Phillip. The more I look into, as you saw, Sack, the difference between boost and the difference between bonus, and having a really good delta set makes Phillip immediately more viable because like the damage is additive and
Yeah.
the boost just is more impactful. But the amount of people that will actually have a good delta set is small. Like Cav
Yeah, I
leads.
mean, the only people that have a good data set are rally leads who switched it.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. An okay Arthur Phillip is going to do fine, but definitely not exceptional. So Huo Arthur is probably the general recommendation. But what would you use as a second Cav march?
I mean, usually it would have been left Joan, and then you could use William for support skills. Or you have now the option to do something like John William and use Nevsky's support skills.
A,
Like,
mar- a,
both are viable options.
a march that many are starting to use or that I've heard, is Joan Belly. It's not one that I've run, but what do you think about that?
I mean, I can
Where is
definitely see it in a
Joan?
swarming scenario where you're trying to from down one target. Definitely also helps if there are a lot of marches.
Yeah,
I'm just not too sure about the march speed on that march. Isn't it Belly really fast for open field in the order circle?
yeah. So Joan is 20% plus support tree, which is faster if I'm not mistaken, and then Belly is 20% plus 60 outside of combat.
Yeah, that might be an issue. I mean, it probably does fine in the field, but it just might be a playability thing. Where it's just annoying to use, because you always have to keep track of it.
Yeah, I do see why more people are starting to use Belly though. Like when he first came out, everyone was like, okay, he's a single target, so why would you use him when you have other AoE ones? But his surround skill is amazing. Like every single march is dealing. No, every single march, yeah, is dealing increased damage on the target, so it's just gonna melt. And like the rage reduction is nice, deception is nice. He hits hard, he's fast, so I get it.
Yeah, so I guess if you do Huro Arthur with John Belly, I mean, it's actually really good because then if you don't run a third Kev Marsh, then you can use both Nevsky and William as support skills, which is really insane. Because
Oh
the
geez,
second skill
yeah.
of William is really good. Then you have Nevsky 4th or any Nevsky skill.
And Gorilla makes a good point actually. He says the fourth skill is only available in Kingsland. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done Orleans. Isn't it also that certain commands are locked until Kingsland? So the Season of Conquest ones, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. For the first zone, you get all the gold key commanders and the blue ones and epic ones. Then for zone 6, you get all the KVK2 commanders, like Alex, Constantine, Saladin, and so on. And then for Kingsland, you have everything.
Yeah,
Up to
okay.
a certain point.
Yeah, that rings a bell. Sorry, who did I miss? Hey, Sena, welcome. French when you see it. Hey, Killed's here, welcome, mate. Joan Belly for high speed. Nev Joan for low seed is my call. Nev Joan for low seed. So, do you mean seed or speed?
Probably seed, like B seeds, D seeds.
Oh, okay.
Like with P and KVKs.
Interesting. Yeah, it feels like Joan, although Nev Joan do like work well together and they've been a reliable march, it almost feels like they're a little bit dated now, aren't they? And not from them
I
being
mean, Joan is great.
yeah, Joan is
It's insanely
amazing.
Joan.
But then also it's insane to think Nevsky could be considered outdated when like he's doing 60% skill damage as a secondary, has amazing buffs. Like why is he falling so far behind? His nuke is not bad at 2300. He has a defense reduction. I mean,
I
stats.
guess just being single target is the thing. Single target with like defense debuff, and that's basically it. He doesn't really buff the other marches that much.
Yeah, true. He's
Like
just
if you look at Joan is doing a lot of AoE damage. Alpha is AoE damage. Belly is debuffing like crazy.
Yeah, true. And I guess that 45% debuff. I mean, that's still nice, but it's just not as felt as
Yeah.
others, which, yeah, I guess makes sense.
Yeah, and also Barry's expertise is active as soon as you hit the target. Nevsky's debuff would only be active after you skill, which also makes some difference.
Oh, what, the expertise?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a 12% extra damage.
Yeah, yeah, true. Prince says, unlock Huo's 5th skill or not. Do you mean his expertise?
Yeah, some people don't unlock the expertise.
This is a controversial decision. Honestly, I would say it's it's down to personal preference. Oh, thank you so much, Eileen. Thank you. I need to turn on the stream on YouTube so I can see it as well, so I don't miss anything. Thank you, Eileen. Yeah, I personally am a big fan. Nerd evening. I'm a big fan of his expertise. I like the bonus that it gives, but many people hate the rage reset that it does. I probably don't fight like most people. I'm not the best at micromanaging marches. I kind of just go in, fight, and I mean, I won't feed, but I'm definitely not as good as other people like, I don't know, Williams or Insight or Sarah or some of the big like higher KP players. I'm definitely not as good as them. So maybe it's just down to playstyle, personally. Hey Duke, welcome. I'm excited to cover your KVK soon. Jake the Dog's here as well. Make sure you subscribe to Jake the Dog if you haven't already. Arnie and Hibbert doesn't come to my streams, fake. Cheek. There's Eileen's tech fund gone. Yeah, I know. Very, very grateful, Eileen. Thank you. Cool. So then, Nevsky we've looked at. Next one you said is birds, right?
Yep. And I don't know if Bird has anything useful.
Oh, poor Bert, man. Poor Bert. Like, he had that one KVK where Sarah used him a bit, didn't he? With, was it Chandra? I think it was Chandra. Or was it Bert Nev?
He definitely used Bird Nev, but there was there was something like that.
But it was barely a KVK, if that. I mean, this first skill, 10% attack, 10% health, 10% like 10% are just not good enough now.
This feels like an epic skill.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's a lot of stats, but a lot of different stats as well. But yeah, it's just not that good overall.
Yeah. What's this? It's a ready skill.
10% damage is nice.
So it's 15% more damage, basically.
Which, I mean, is fine, but not. Again, in this age, it's not.
Probably a lot more better things than that.
Yeah. And then fourth, 20% defense. And then, oh my, they did Bert so bad. How did Bert and Nevsky come out at the same time, for real? They're like polar opposite commanders.
I mean, my hope was that at least Bert would be somewhat useful as a support skill, but I guess not.
I don't know anyone that would use him. Yeah, like on the field or as a support skill.
It's useless because of the active. As a rally, he's outdated.
Do you know, people saying if you had Bert without the cooldown and Arthur's combo, wouldn't that go crazy?
Yeah, then that would have been crazy. I mean, do you remember our talk with Arthur Sargon with Artifact? Because that actually still works.
Does Sargon have a similar thing?
Sargon has a similar thing where he launch basic attacks plus extra skill damage, and it doesn't have a cooldown. So if you get like your 5 combo attacks, they all do a skill damage.
That's insane. That is crazy to think. Like that, the amount of damage that's going to deal. Has a 100% chance to deal extra dynamic damage to the target of 500. So let's say it procs. Well, if you have Mab Darrigan proccing 3 times, and then you have this proccing twice, that's 6 basics in 1 turn.
Yep, which is, 3000 more skill damage. The only issue with that is, it says for the next 5 seconds,
Right.
the skills active. So usually the rage isn't long enough because that would mean it would cast on the 8th turn, and you should be casting 7 usually. So that works. The issue is staying connected on the field for that long. That you actually get to a second skill cast.
Oh, it has to be a second. Right. Okay.
Like that's the only thing.
Can that trigger multiple times in 1 second with the proc? Yeah, it should. I mean, there's no cooldown, so there's no reason why it wouldn't. What else have we said? Just for nuggets. New stronger cab now actually, otherwise we'd be stuck with Nev forever. Yeah, I mean, Arthur is a huge power creep in the game. Killed says problem with Nev and Scipio's debuffs is that the game damage has become so inflated that when they hit the target, it's pretty much dead and they have little effect. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. March is just melting in Orleans, it's going to be the exact same. Hey Pengu, welcome. Oh no, it's not always this calm, I promise you. You just want me to say bottle of water. Thank you, Law. Thank you for coming to the stream. Bench Nev for Sarg. I mean, with Artifact maybe, but we don't have that unfortunately in Orleans. Hey Zhao, welcome mate. King of 1032 is here for 606s. You'll probably recognize 1032. We fought them there in Fire Camp last KVK. So make sure you say hello. Did you check if you can see other kingdoms? Let's check now. Who's the next on the list, Zach, while I look?
The next commander to look at... I mean, we can probably do the Asha first, so Henry and Boudica Prime would be next.
Oh.
Great.
Yeah, you saw it. I have no idea what's going on. Duke, you can probably see this is why I need an account in 2906 for KVK so I can stream. It's going really funny at the moment. I'm really not sure what's going on. Yeah, bit annoying. Duke wants me to say Tuesday. Why? What's up with you? Oh, Tuesday. Okay, there you go. They really messed up by that cooldown. Could have been a good pair. Yeah, we could. Sorry, Zach, who'd you say was next?
We can do Asha's next, which is Boudica and Henry.
Okay, we'll start with Boudica. I mean, Boudica's second is great. Like, 60% stats. I mean, I know one of them is below 80%. 10% march speed is okay.
Yeah, below 80% is still active most of the time. It's like, after a few seconds of fight, you usually get there.
Yep. March speed, I mean, could be higher, but it's still not bad. It's definitely not as good as... Who is it? Is it Edwards?
Edward has 30% march speed and health, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I need Aloha to redo his skills to try and get that as high as possible.
Yeah, with one skill reset, you can get there. But yeah, that's probably the best one.
Isn't it insane
Asha pairings?
How Edward has been around for like almost the beginning of ROK, and he's got like one of the best second skills in the game. Do you think back then they knew how good it was?
Probably not. To be honest, I don't know if they knew how to balance the game properly back then. I mean, if you remember the Pillar release.
Yeah, true.
How Pillar broke the game.
Just Max Edward, easy fix. How many heads do we have? 900. Nah, I need to save that for Subotai. Akina, can you say, oh my days, this is going to be a stream of Akina say this, Akina say that. I recollect the particulars of our conversation. Who on earth says particulars? No need to waste resets. Okay, on to Boudica's third skill. 25% skill damage is nice.
It's okay. I mean, it reminds me of Selden's third skill. Like, he also has a skill damage reduction thing.
Yeah, true. And then
this is basically the same thing with a normal damage boost. This makes it actually quite interesting in garrisons. Because not only do you have the skill damage reduction, you can also increase your own damage, which is also great with the swarmers. Oh, but it's
yeah,
just on the map.
true. Would you use it for a smite commander, or is the cooldown too great for it to be any value?
I mean, both of these have separate cooldowns, so... And whenever you take skill damage, that should happen often enough in a murder fight.
Yeah, all the time. So for smite, that could have some effect.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely worth breaking that down a bit more.
There's definitely some potential for that.
But it kind of reminds me of the ring, doesn't
good.
it? Like, the rings, like for 2 seconds, you get 50% extra damage. It's very similar to that, with a greater cooldown and reduced time.
Yeah, but then again, so now you take skill damage, and you have basically both of these active. If you're in a murder fight, how often do you take skill damage? Like probably once every like 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah, you take it all the time, man. All the time you're taking skill damage.
So with that, the uptime should be pretty high on this.
Even though there's a 7-second cooldown.
Yep.
Well, I guess like you say, it's both. And if you can boost one of your smite skills, like use active, by 50% or 25%, that's huge.
Yeah, it's probably only worth it if you run like Leo with Wallace with Assume, because there's higher odds that you're hitting an active skill with that.
Yeah, true. What Killed said, take a look at Pyrrhus' second. It's broken.
Yeah, we come to that.
Yeah, when we get to Inf, we will.
That's broken.
That was great. Glad you enjoyed, Riff. Duke, archers over everything else. Yeah, I knew you would say that. Crack, Tommy's 4th skill. Tommy's here. So this is the poison one, right?
Yep. Which you basically put one of the marches and it deletes everything.
And this doesn't reset.
As long as you don't have a Tommy primary somewhere, no.
Yeah, because the active is the thing that resets it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it will cleanse all poison stacks. So yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why swarming garrisons flex is so easy in that KVK mode.
Yeah, we felt that. This Edward skill is massive. Yeah, Zhao is huge. I think every player that's running an Archer Field March will be using it. Khan's second on the Joan Belly March could be nice to slow it down a bit. Khan's second, is that the reduced rage, increased, no reduced march speed when you're hit? Isn't that insane? You'd use a skill to reduce your march speed because it just circles so fast. Hey Girthquake, what's going on? You're former 235, right? Night Pengu. Thanks for checking in. Ishida's 4th skill OP. Okay, so many skills are coming at us.
Ishida's 4th, I think there's also a cooldown added on that. I looked at all of them earlier.
Oh, really? Okay, Boudica's 4th. I mean...
My 4th is...
Yeah, not great.
7-second cooldown. Like, that didn't need to be there.
No, not at all.
Like, this seems very useless. Get a healing for once per skill cycle.
So we know the second skill for Boudica is nice, probably for... Well, who do we say is an archer recommendation for second skill, if you've got the sheet up?
Right, check. So definitely Edward was one.
Yeah.
Gilgamesh.
What does Gilga have? Archer units gain 30% health. Okay.
And 20% more damage. It's 50%.
Yeah, for real. That's better.
And then we also had Artemisia for 20 defense and 20 health.
See, is this better than Boudica's? I don't know if it is.
That probably isn't better.
No.
Nebu is also worse because it's 20% defense, 15 march speed, and Boudica is basically the same thing, but another conditional effect.
30%. The march speed is nice though. Well, I mean 5% more, it's not significant, but it's still good.
And the last one that we talk about is Footmouse.
Oh, his skill's insane, isn't it? 15% attack. Oh, okay, 15% damage, which is nice. But overall, Gilgamesh is better, but not many will have Gilgamesh.
Yeah, the only thing to worry about Gilgamesh is that there's no march speed on that skill.
Yeah, so it's going to be super slow. Yeah, the chat was also saying Thutmose second is good. Yeah, it is. What would you say, chat? Thutmose is second or Boudica's second? Hey, Agro say. Oh wait, how am I going to say your name? Agro Sayajin. As Apo says, Broccoli Man, welcome. 606s, you'll recognize him as well from 1032. He's now in 2377. Hey, Panda's here. Hey man, excited for your KVK this week. People are saying Thutmose second is better. Would you agree, Sak?
I mean, if you care about damage, I'd say so. You get the same amount of march speed, you lose 15 attack or 15% damage, and you lose that conditional effect. So I guess Boudica would be better if you get focused down, but I assume no one's planning for that.
And if we think about our weightings, not Dav's, 15 times 4, 60, whereas Boudica's defense. And that's when you're below 80% as well. That's 45.
Yeah, if we use our rating system, then both of them have 75 points.
Yeah, okay.
But one is conditional, one isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess Putmos is better, then I assume we would only use Boudica's third skill realistically.
But Archers have some nice skills.
Too much Archers.
Oh, and we've got one more to look at, don't we? We've got Henry.
Yep.
Let's zero him in 77. We can ask Lion. I'm sure Lion would love to. He'll swarm anything. Damage is nuts. Yeah, it is. Okay, so Henry's 20% march speed is nice, man.
And 20 attack, 20 defense. That would be better than the football skill, probably. Just because of the march speed.
Well, the stats are always there. But yeah, 20% march speed outside of territory. Chat, what are we saying? Is this better than Boudica's second? No, sorry, Thutmose second. Aggro. But again, probably less people will have this skill versus Boudica's. Well, Thutmose. Everyone will have Thutmoses.
Yeah.
I think there is no other name which gets written wrong so often as Akina's. Yeah, Eileen, I'm just used to it. I think nothing beats all damage. But then some people will swear by march speed, don't they, Killed? Like, march speed is everything. But what's the difference? Is 10% march speed?
10% march speed, yep. I mean, do you remember True Noob who put flex and everything? Just with extra march speed and changed up the talent trees for maximum march speed.
Yeah.
He read versatility, and he dropped like 200 million kills per KVK.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then Gorilla said, I feel like Henry's fourth might be better used. Okay, let's keep going. I mean, this is crazy. So good for rallies when you've got 30% more counterattack.
Yeah, that's just a great anti-swarm skill.
Whenever your troop launches a basic, 10% chance to increase the skill damage by 30% for 3 seconds.
It's not so useful anymore though, because I mean, Infuse is Smite. Kev now use combo damage with Attila and Yamagai. So I think only Archer rallies would use this.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? More are using normal attack damage. All the nerds here, I just joined to troll. Hey Josh, welcome. Okay, Henry's fourth. This archer deals 10% more damage outright, which is nice. Whenever their troop is hit with a basic attack, it has a 10% chance to deal 800 damage factor to the attacker.
Around 5 seconds.
What do
It
you
doesn't
think?
seem that good. Whenever you hit with basic attack, like
I mean, with
you have to
Arthur,
be focused for that.
with Arthur, oh no, actually Arthur wouldn't benefit at all because it's when you're hit
Nope.
rather than Gorilla and Killed. Why do you think Force might be better? Evening, Josh. Zhao, you live in my heart.
I mean, if it didn't say when you're being hit, but if when you're hitting something, that would be way better. And then it would be similar to Alex or some other instant shock skill. But 10% damage seems low compared to other things that are available.
Yeah,
I mean, compare this to an F64.
So Panda thinks for the all damage, but yeah, 10% is quite low. Maybe Killed and Gorilla are thinking something about that. 10% chance when you're hit. That should proc fairly often, like almost every 5 seconds, right? Every 6 seconds.
If you're being focused, yep, but unless you're ready, then you will just die.
Because generally 4th is very limited on good skills, so you can't compare second row with 4th. 10% all damage for 4th is very good. What, Zach, on our sheet, what did we say for 4th?
In general, for 4th, we've got the YG skill for 50%. We've got Tamiris.
Okay, so that's mad.
We've got
both of those are so good.
We've got Nebu, which is 15% damage and rage reduction.
Okay. That's quite close between the two of them.
Yeah, but it's 15%, and this one is whenever you launch a basic attack, which is way better.
So imagine putting that on Arthur.
Yeah, if you put this, it got a cooldown of 3 seconds though. So I don't think you can proc this multiple times in one turn.
In one turn, I think you could. I mean, Mab Doragon's got a 10, like, everything we use that has that sort of wording has a cooldown. Yeah, Josh, we are. What about Shahar's 4th? Shahar's 4th.
Yeah, I don't think you can use her.
No, you can't. So, for those that don't know, it goes up to Boudica and Henry is the latest. Nebu is universal, Henry is only for archers. Yeah, true. Generally, okay, I think I've caught up. And then just thinking back to 3rd skill sack for the best option, what do we choose? Okay. Hasn't Ramsey's got a good one?
Yep, Ramsey's in 1st place. Which also got the cooldown added. I mean, you got skill reduction, you got some conditional attack and march speed.
But it's still a nice skill.
Yeah, the thing is, getting when you're getting hit, when you get some march speed when you're being hit, is actually really good because sometimes it allows you to run away.
And 40% is huge.
Like that makes the skill very good. Then of course we had the Saladin skill.
Whose?
Saladin, which is just broken.
Oh yeah, it's universal, right? Of course.
Yep.
Why is Aloha not skilled up El Cid yet? Need to make sure we do that. Actually,
I mean, if you look at the skills, probably just use it for a swap, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it before going into Orleans and realizing that it's not even unlocked. El Cid is good, yeah. What is El Cid's 3rd? 20% defense, 15 march speed. Yeah, the march speed is nice.
You definitely use that in the 1st zones when you don't have anything better. Like that's one of the best skills in that case.
Yeah.
What you also have on our list are Edward, which is just 25% skill damage. But I don't think you would ever use him because you have the second skill, which is much better. And
Yeah.
actually Cyrus.
What Cyrus is?
You have the dot damage, like the instant proc, and you have the debuff of the skill damage taken.
Hang on, let me just expertise Alcid, and then I'll check. Imagine if I did this with universals.
Oh, this was a third.
I would get killed. Cyrus is third. Launch base is at 10% chance to reduce the target's style by 40%. Man, you know, I feel like any skill damage buff or skill damage reduction is just going to lose value. As combo becomes more common, smite becomes more common. It's like half cav. Well, I guess there's one march for infantry, one for cav, and then all archer.
Yeah.
Well, all archer for now, right? Because true damage is not skill damage.
True damage is being introduced. So right now, like, let's say at most 3 out of 7 marches are not skill damage. If you somehow run 2 smite marches with infantry, otherwise just 2.
Right. So yeah, that could shift up how valuable that skill is, or that ability.
Yeah.
Okay, on to Inf.
So first let's start the epic one, which is Pericles.
Which is who?
Pericles, that's the...
Oh, Pericles, okay. I forgot to include epics. Oh, is he included now?
Yep.
Okay, so second skill, meh. Not great.
It's only stuck for the first round when you have nothing better.
Yeah, it's a good point actually, just always thinking about what's best rather than what's available when.
Okay, second skill, third skill is useless.
Yep. Fourth skill. He's not even expertise though. Basic attack.
Need it.
I mean, going up against whenever it's hit with a base 10% chance. I was thinking more for like rallying into a Gorgo.
It's a nice debuff in that case, but it's still very weak because remember in the first zone you also have Belly 4th and Ilcid 4th. So I don't think it's ever useful.
Yeah, we can move on.
Yeah.
We just won't really use him.
Now the legendary Greek guy. Pyrrhus.
Pyrrhus, yeah, that second skill is crazy.
Yeah, we just record that onto your Lucha march and forget about it for the rest of the KVK.
Yeah, it's 10% health, 15 march speed, 20% damage. It's so good. Everyone needs to be using
there's
this.
There's nothing better. Like before the second skill, you would have used something like Charles Martel, but this is just way more damage.
Wait, yeah, Charles Martel has health and march speed, right? Oh no, defense,
march
health.
Speed and defense. But there can also be an argument made that at least Rally and Garrison Leads don't want to use Charles' skills, because since in Orleans you don't have artifacts, Gorgo Attila or like Charles rallies are much more viable, often seen.
Man, still Charles's is so good.
Yeah, I mean for open field you probably, if you run 2 inf marches, then you use the Charles skill in the other second march.
Yeah, it's nice that the decision is pretty much made for you, right? And Pyrrhus, when is he available? Is it first zone?
That's the first zone because of the gold key commander.
Amazing, so you're in for sorted. Yeah. Pyrrhus, Alex, Epic Joan was the easiest pick for Luce. Epic Joan, absolutely. That's 25%.
Yeah, Epic Joan you also just throw into Luce and stun.
What's Alex's third? Yeah, Alex is third. You'll be so quick.
Yeah, there's a good argument to be made that in Orleans you never use Luce Alex, because you can just use the Alex support skills. You just do Luce Wallace instead.
But then, of Alex, if you don't have Wallace, then you're forced to use Alex, aren't you?
You probably are, but then again, not a big loss.
Yeah, it would be Ragnar, Scipio, and then
Leo Alex.
Leo Alex, yeah. So what third would we use if we can't use Alex?
Isn't Guan's third skill also March speed, or was it the second skill? Yeah, it is. So use Guan third skill.
What were our suggestions for it? Can you remember?
For third skill infantry, we've got Alex, we got Zvino, which is 20 health, 20 attack. Guan, and after that, all the universal ones, like Selden, YSS, and Harold.
Harold.
Yeah. Harold
10%
is
march
30
speed.
attack and 10% march speed. The second part doesn't work.
No, I guess still it's not bad stats. Or Luce Philip, yeah, true Philip as well. Man, my 2377 account doesn't have Philip. I'm so gutted. I feel like an idiot going for Ragnar rather than Philip.
At least we didn't went for Attila, only to play an KVK with an artifact.
Yeah, true. Man, would you say Philip now has more value than Ragnar does?
In Ragnar?
Ragnar Prime, yeah. Because we know Ragnar's damage.
Prime is still really good.
Yeah, that active is just insane damage. Second most powerful AoE in the game.
Yep, just right after Arthur.
Not including Jones' double, but yeah.
Yeah, and Ragnar also has the good thing about him that he's got so much march speed for Inf.
10%
drain skill.
Yeah, and the drain. And he's tanky because of the skill damage reduction. Yep.
Like he makes a second Inf match really viable. Like before, you'd have to run stuff like Guan Scipio. A lot of people already benched that March because they didn't like Guan.
I just joined.
The best thing revived it.
Duke says, I just joined to see if Akina was showing off gear. I mean, if you want to see.
They show off Lua's gear. Why not?
Wait, where is it? Is it on Nev or is it on Huo? Oh, it's on Huo. Okay, there's the Huo cav set, which is perfect. Oh, he's done level 4 boots. Interesting. So he's just missing one. He's got 10. No, I think he's a bit short, yeah. He's not that far off. Enough. But yeah, so the cav set's good. The armaments are pretty good.
The first bit.
And then if we go to who's got the arch set? Okay, this is the arch set for Eleanor. This had the top right one changed to butterfly effect. And then we can go to Arthur. And this is, I think, the best Delta set in the game. I don't know. Is it? It's pretty close.
I mean, the all damage is basically maxed out.
7.4% is mad.
Yeah.
I still want to make a video saying best cav account in ROK as soon as Aloha gets that final special. So yeah, it's mad. Way better than Panda. Will you trade? Panda's a beast. I think if you have a great inf wedge set, Ragnar Shipio is amazing. Yeah, agreed, killed. It is really good. Yeah, the set usually gets that reaction. What was this?
Because you start up the
ascent. Man, I don't know. What are they doing with this? Like, I think Ara bought, like, you know when you get 10 heads for a new commander?
Yeah, they split it up.
Yeah, so she pressed the first one, she pressed the second one.
More now, but
she bought it and then forgot to press the next two, which actually had heads in them. Because I don't understand, mate. Is it some sort of psychological thing that?
It definitely is, because you just spend $5 and then you get some free stuff afterwards on top of it.
Maybe the tapping is like a psychological effect that you should, that you're feeling more like dopamine or something for $4.99. Let's go back to infantry.
Yep. So,
Who else was added? Oh,
we
Flavius.
still didn't talk about Pyrrhus, second,
Oh, yeah.
third and fourth skill.
Okay, so we done second. Third skill, 20% attack. Then
8-second cooldown on the shield. Yeah, that's not my first and second skill. Would never use it.
yeah, not great.
20% skill damage reduction, 10% damage boost if you have a shield.
If you're running Alex, this is pretty good.
But then again, you probably should just use the second skill.
Yeah, yeah, true.
I mean, this is a good skill for a fourth skill, but the second skill is too OP. You can't really justify it.
Yeah, crack, true, good point. At least you get something. Okay, who is it? Flavius and someone?
Yep, we've got Flavius and Skippy Prime.
Oh, Skippy Prime. Okay, we'll start with Flavius. 50. I mean, it's a very garrison heavy skill.
For garrisons, it's decent, but for field, we don't use this. But 45% stats for garrisons, it's nice.
It is nice. Better than Charles's for garrison.
Yeah, but it is competing with the Xeno skill, if you go to Xeno. Which is 50% more normal and 50% less normal.
Yeah, which when facing combo is so good.
Yeah, and okay, I don't know how many type values will be in garrisons, but definitely forces the opponent to use archers.
Well,
otherwise,
you saw the testing, didn't you? Like, what can stop Subutai if it's not?
Yeah, it was Constantine.
I think Gorgo Constantine was the best pure inf one, and then Gorgo Hera was like up there, but it was still losing. The only one that was really beat. Oh, Gorgo Wallace actually.
Yeah, Gorgo Wallace I wouldn't trust, because if you use it, you just get swamped.
Yeah, but then with this skill, maybe you got counterattack. With a few other skills, you could just boost your counterattack to actually have anti-swarm.
Yeah, definitely Xeno's second skill got a lot better since the last audience we've played. Because back then we didn't have Smite.
True. I know you hate these wacky combos. Killed says...
that you use Gorgo's Child for SKVK on my account.
I don't think it's better than Joan 4th. Yeah, Joan 4th is quality. For Smite, it's just perfect. And then Flav 4th could be cool. Alright, let's keep going with Flav.
Yeah, Flav 3rd skill, 20 counter attack is nice.
It is Commander's
and
Garrison.
Then 10% more damage taken from infantry units on your opponent.
Oh, so...
So basically the rally takes 10% more damage.
From all sources, that's pretty good. But it just takes a while to ramp up, doesn't it?
It takes long to ramp up.
Well, actually, is it?
Oh.
No, it's basic attack, so it's one skill cycle. It's like at 8 already.
Then why does it? That's a cooldown 10 seconds.
Maybe when he gets to 10.
No, it's definitely 10-second cooldown when they get the stack. So you need 100 seconds to ramp up.
Okay.
That's too much usually. I mean, it's not, this one is nice with a counter attack, but this skill has to compete with ISS.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense why it probably won't be preferred. So this one, 10% more damage whenever they launch a basic attack against a target that is currently taking additional damage over time. It has a 100% chance to silence for 2 seconds. Interesting.
Cooldown 7 seconds. Additional damage over time.
So
Ragnar that can abuse this a lot.
Ragnar Prime has it, doesn't he?
Ragnar Prime doesn't.
So would that silence all of those? Is it an AoE silence?
That would be nice to find out.
Whenever their troop launches a basic attack against a target that is currently taking. Damn, it's any target that's taking. It should work.
Yeah, but this only works in the troop that you use the skill on. So it's definitely not an AoE silence because you can only hit one target.
No, but it's against a target that is currently taking additional damage over
Yeah.
time. So if all of the targets, actually,
Yeah.
if it's only
How
one,
this
yeah,
skill
okay.
works is the commander that is using the flash skill needs to be hitting the target for the silence to proc. So this would only silence the primary target.
Okay.
Are there any other commanders that do a lot of damage over time effects?
Sargon, Mina.
Yes, we're not using Sargon or Mina on the field.
I think you can silence multiple if you switch target often. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cooldown 7 seconds.
So it's once every skill cycle you'll get it off. Hey Yoga, welcome. Hang on a sec, they're asking for the set. I'll just show it. Oh god. I'll show it super quickly because we've just shown it. Okay, there's equipment. There's wedge. There's arch. And then here's delta. So yeah, flash fourth. I mean, there's potential, but yeah, we really need to see how much of effect it's having. What other options do we have for infantry field fourth?
Skippy. Oh no, it meant fourth skill. Never mind. What do you mean next commander?
Oh no.
The fourth skill infantry. You have all the universal ones, and infantry specific would be only CJ.
CJ.
But it's like the 8th or 9th best skill. Like you would mainly use some other skills. Like your YSG, Tomiris, Nebu, Belly, Leonidas.
I guess when you have when you think about the fourth skill for an infantry, so Joan is the natural pick for your smite march, and then for wedge, yes. I guess you can use YSG, yeah, because that's what you want.
But you would probably use YSG on like some archer or some Kev march, probably. I mean, let's say 5 marches. One is using Joan.
Right.
One is using Tomiris because you are forced to use that skill.
Yeah.
Then you've got the YSG as the third one. And otherwise, I mean, you can use Belly. That works.
So there's still, yeah, some really good skills there.
And then, of course, Leonidas 4th is really, really good.
Yeah, Leo's 4th is, that's the damage one, right?
Yes.
Whenever launches basic attack, 25% chance gain, 10% damage dealt, and it goes up to 4 times. Wow.
Actually, isn't Leo 4th better than Joan 4th sometimes? At least in long fights in Liuche, because you get the extra basic attacks. And also, shouldn't this work very good with Arthur in combo?
25% chance, yeah. It would proc much more often.
It has no cooldown and it says when it launches the basic attack.
But does this reset? Like when it gets to 4 stacks, does it reset or does it keep going?
Nope, it keeps going.
Okay. Cool. That's really good then. Thanks, Yoga. Murph, I'm only doing it because I was asked. Killed YSG 4th on Ho Arthur. I mean, yeah, but is that almost too much? Like, because it starts losing effectiveness because the skill damage is already high.
I mean, Hood has 30% and Arthur has
30%.
Another 30%?
No, but Ho does even more than that. So when he's got Autumn Wind procced and the third is active, that's 30%. And then the expertise is another 25, so it's 55%. One thing's for sure, the boosts are going to go crazy on that march. So Intrepid.
Yeah, so you already have 60, 60, 25, you have 85% already.
So then plus
Intrepid
50.
and Hunter is really, really good. And if you have 85%, yeah, that makes Right Shield a lot worse. You have so much already. You're probably better off putting Right Shield on something else.
But then how does the boost work? So would the boost be multiplicative on
Yeah, if you have like 10% boost, then and you already have 180% skill damage, then it's like plus another 18% on top.
So there's no like diminishing returns, like should that happen first?
Like not on the armament ones. Like, those ones definitely not.
Okay.
The only diminishing returns you get are from talents and skills.
Okay. So yeah, there are some crazy marches that you can build. So then, I mean, there are some nice new skills. Like, we've already got a really good set of skills before these commanders came in. But I think like a few of them can definitely be used. And having Nevsky's support skills available really makes me question if I want to run him.
And there's also Skippy.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, for the people who only want to run one Inf March, like Leo, Alex or something, these would be benching Skippy. So in that case, they can use his skills.
I mean, second skill is great. So much march
20
speed.
attack, 25 march speed. This is competing with the pure skill though, in this scenario, since you're using Leo as the only march.
Oh, yeah, true. And I'm changing this music, it's annoying me. Okay. Third skill, when attacking, it's 20% health. I mean, you're probably always going to be attacking, so that's going to be active a good amount of the time, especially if you're staying in combat, right?
Yep. And another instant proc effect. This is really good.
Whenever the troop launches a base attack, 10% chance to do additional damage. So it's 1500 additional damage.
Yep.
You compare this with the fourth skill for Flavius.
Yeah, you could theoretically. So you have an instant proc silence. Then for the third skill, that's really, really nice. I mean, but then again, if we're thinking about a single Inf March, let's say if the Inf March is Leo Alex,
right,
then you're using Pyrrhus as the first skill, John as the fourth skill. Then the third skill, I mean, you could use Guan, 30 attack, 15 march speed, just to be faster.
Yeah.
Or you use this.
So you become more tanky. I'd
still... more tanky and you have instant proc damage.
Yeah, that's tough. Maybe you're fast enough with him without Guan's speed.
I mean, Leo Alex is definitely fast enough. If you use Leo Wallace as your only Inf March, then you might prefer march speed.
But then your second skill's already got march speed, right, from Pyrrhus?
Yeah, but imagine you have an Inf March that's faster than your average Kev March.
Yeah, that's insane. And then Scipio's fourth. 50% chance to reduce damage whenever it takes skill damage.
And the 8-second cooldown is a bit much in that skill, sadly.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And if you're getting hit with random AoE damage, then the damage reduction doesn't really matter, so it's only really a shielding skill, just.
Yeah, not versus what else is available, it's just not good enough really, is it?
Yeah.
Duke, I won't be doing that, mate. Cool, so yeah, that's in the commanders that we didn't see before, right?
Yep, that's all of them.
So now, Zach, what I want to discuss is, for a siege march, what are the ultimate skills that you would use 4.
We have to look through all the gathering commanders.
We can start with the gathering. And Williams made a point earlier in Kingdom Chat about Tomogozen's third.
Yeah, she is leadership, I think.
No, she's
I
archer.
think the first skill of hers was rage gain.
How effective do you think that would be?
It's another 20 per turn. Like the second part doesn't work. You know that. I mean, it's okay for the first zone, where you don't have anything better. But another 20 rage per turn is actually not that much.
It's not going to be. It's not going to be the difference between casting a cycle earlier, is it?
It can make a difference, like of your first skill cycle being 1 turn earlier. But every other one after that is true that you have rejuvenate, proccing, and so on, and other sources of rage generation. It won't make a difference.
But would you say this is more powerful than Matilda's third?
Definitely not. Matilda's third is just too many stats.
Riffin. So Riffin's going to be running a siege march. Riffin,
Yep.
check this bad boy skill out. 30% health, 30% defense, 60% stats on 1 march. Tomogo to the Incanyon. Hey, welcome, Tai Chi. I wonder if Ishida's 4th works on Orleans.
Ishida's 4th skill was also like secondary based. Like we tested that didn't work.
Was it secondary based?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it says like health and you get skill damage.
I think when it also depends on what you're going to be, which march you're going to be using. So if you're using Gaja, Gonzalo, you want to go all in on normal, don't you? And I guess you still would with Margaret and Gonzalo, but Margaret Gonzalo also needs healing because that march just dies so fast. Like, are we sure there's no healing skills that
can you
are effective?
What's the exact wording on the healing skills? Because I know not every skill works with ranged. Since they require ranged basic attacks to proc something, or like a ranged basic boost.
So I'm going to start from the bottom because I think it's easier to check who has a healing. Siege march speed 15%. Whenever their troops take damage, 5% will only be slightly wounded.
Isn't a good skill for ranged march. 50% march, speed you cannot take.
Yeah, it's not bad
and
actually.
5% less steps. That's not bad. Like it's basically damage reduction.
Yeah, that's surprising. I wasn't expecting to see that. Lancelot's probably all cav, right?
Nope. But yeah,
Yeah, no.
The skill aren't really great.
Constance, nope. Saka, no. We can't use the 2 or them. Pericles, no.
Yeah, the thing is about Herford's skill, that doesn't work with ranged.
Damn, they're so picky about what does and doesn't work.
Yeah.
Hey Mogdy, I pinged in 606 Discord at least. I haven't posted it anywhere else. Maybe you didn't select the role to get it. I mean,
this
if you're
fighting,
oh, that doesn't work either.
It's with a basic attack, not a ranged basic attack. So this one only works if you're actually getting swamped down.
Okay.
This one works, but it's in the same spot as Matilda.
Yeah, so Matilda's is better. It's lots of capacity. Attacking a city, infantry, launch the basic 10% chance.
It doesn't work. It has to stay a ranged basic attack.
Okay. You're gonna have to keep reminding me. Nope. Nope. No.
Nope.
15...
Also doesn't work. hit with a basic attack.
Yeah, you don't really want that. You don't want to be hit at all. No.
Exit combats.
50%
So
march speed. That's not bad to getting out.
yeah, the thing is, when you exit combat as a range march, you first have to dismantle your tower.
Yeah, true. But then when you want to move, like 50% is a lot.
Doesn't take dismantling the tower like 10 seconds. So by
yeah.
that time, it will already be inactive.
Oh, you hit when this command exit combat. Oh, yeah, true. So this is probably the best third skill.
This is by far the best one. Like nothing comes close to that.
Gil, did you use Siege in your last Orleans KVK? Eileen being more of a mod than Murph. Oh, Mugdi's trying to stir. Barbarians. That's Cav.
This works.
It works, but it's probably wasted on Siege, no? Well, actually, no, I'd say this is pretty good for Siege.
I mean, Siege usually does always hit the same on March. You're not really target switching on that. But that's actually pretty good.
It's probably better than on a...
Oh yeah, it should definitely be better than normal March.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because normal March is doing extreme target, and most often you don't always hit one with low HP.
Yeah, once you get below 50%, you kind of just change target.
Yeah, so if you're on a Siege March, probably put that as the fourth skill.
Okay.
This is a good option.
This one is a shame.
Yeah, we can ignore the third skill. Basic attack, nope, doesn't work.
No archers, garrison.
And this also doesn't work. Do not affect range normal damage.
So many, just not effective. Archers.
It's the same thing. It's a normal basic attack, not a ranged one. Need something that procs off being hit with like some damage or after casting a skill.
Using an active skill.
This one works in ranged. Like this is the healing you could definitely get.
But is it
like 500 each cycle?
Is that worth it over belly skill? I mean, to be honest, with range, you just want the march to stay as healthy as possible for as long as possible, don't you?
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons why Gaj is so great.
And I mean, if I look at Gaja,
but his healing is it's not even that much, but it's mighty healing.
Yes, it's 600 might heal. To be honest, mighty heal and normal heal are not that different. Like, sure, might heals are better, but
okay.
I mean, this is at least an option if you don't want to use belly fourth.
Yeah, it's not bad for healing. Let's say that.
Yeah.
I don't have Dao
It'd be nice in the farm where you just put it out and forget about it.
Oh, Hanzo, were you not playing when Dao Chan came out? Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? They didn't give any other opportunity to get Dao Chan or Lubu. Like, if you weren't playing, that's it. You just don't get them. It's very strange from Lilith. Is someone like Margaret old enough to be an Orleans skill?
Yep.
Is she?
Margaret or which Margaret? Margaret, I forgot Matilda. Margaret herself, no. Margaret came out in the cycle after Boudica.
Oh, okay.
Like, if she was included, then yeah. But I think Lilith did it on purpose that they didn't include the range marches. Because you don't really want to, like, against Salo with Gaja march. It's using Barbo and Margaret support skills.
Okay. I think you had to buy them for money. Did you? I thought you got some for free, no?
Yaochen you got for free, like 7 days of unlock.
Lubu, I can imagine
the
you
would
have...
one was the one with money.
I thought Lubu you got for free, but to skill him, you had to pay, like they did for Gaja and...
That's for sure.
I don't know. So outside... So this just says... Oh no, that's Barb's. Instant. Okay, pointless. Archers. Outside of scenario battles, whenever this troop launches. So basic, that doesn't count, right?
Yep, it doesn't count.
This commander recovers whenever it exits combat.
Funnily enough, this should be insane. Because you know how often
yes, yeah, I was thinking that.
Away. and then you just reset the range all over again.
You just don't. Or you just stop fighting, right? Like.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, if you're AFK, if you're a range margin, just putting it somewhere, this would be insane because it blocks so much whenever the target leaves the circle range.
it always leaves the circle range. But yeah, 2000 is
And
mega healing.
this should be by far the best one then, because 2000 healing when you're only taking range counter attack, this should keep you alive very easily.
Like, surely you'd be close to max health, right? Apart from obviously the sevs that you're taking.
Yeah, I mean, this should be nuts.
Okay, there we go. So one to remember, Lohar's fourth. Panda, send me gold chest. Oh, you did have to buy Lubu, okay. Remember, Trauma used his swaps to expertise Lubu. Oh my days, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Trauma. So then we have Cav, Garrison. Whenever this command, okay, that doesn't work. Basic. Joan the fourth is too good. No point even. Well, no, it doesn't work.
Basic doesn't work.
Lohar MVP. Didn't expect that. Yeah, Riff. I mean, if you want your March to get healed, it looks like a really good option. Garrison, and then. Do you remember before we'd look at this skill and be like, wow, that's actually a quality skill from Sunju? And now just with the way the game has gone, 20% skill damage is like, yeah.
Yeah, I probably won't even use it.
Yeah.
Just in the first zone, and not anymore in Kingsland.
Okay, now we need to. Well, Suleiman.
1 normal damage, nope. Basic attack, nope.
And just stats.
This one works.
But, I mean, who's got Suleiman? Let's be real.
Yeah. Let's actually look at Barker. Hannibal.
Yeah, let me get to him.
Because some people actually maxed him. For whatever reason.
Wu Zetian's got some nice skills.
Yeah, this one has a cooldown now. They added that.
Oh. Yeah, Garrison focused.
Yeah, that's just all in from him. Garrison.
If the troop has more than 50% remaining, does 10% damage.
It's still less than 30 health, 30 defense from Matilda. Wait, okay. Charlemagne's useless. What about Mulan?
10% to
Maybe
reduce
attack.
healing. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, El Cid. See, that's just almost an extra nuke for a siege, right?
Yeah, but it says basic attack.
Oh, for God's sake, yeah. If this commander's troop is less... Okay, you don't want less than 50%. If the commander's troop is surrounded, nope. Nope. Secondary commander, nope.
Just 20 attack. Nothing else.
Find your use for garlic head. You mean, who's that? Suleiman, right? He's actually got like a decent Orlean skill, doesn't he?
Yes, Suleiman's second is very good.
Yeah, that's more for Garrison.
Yes,
Basic attack,
skill.
and that's just capacity. Hey Vizcara, welcome, mate. It has to say any type of basic attack. Yeah, I know. It's frustrating.
Yeah, and the only commanders that play any type of basic attack will be range commanders. It's just 15 HP.
So yeah, that doesn't work. And then, man, imagine your siege march when you are when you're in a siege node and in a resource node, and you have all these stats. If the commander's troop containing the siege. So this doesn't work.
Basic attack, nope.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a resource point. Doesn't Tommy's work from afar? Oh no. Okay. Basic attack. Basic attack.
No.
Lame. This works. But yeah, skill damage.
It's only 20 attack in this case.
Yeah, I mean, if you're using Margaret, maybe. You get that, but you don't really use that for you don't really boost skill damage for Margaret. Yeah, Mebed's not great.
Skill damage doesn't work. It has to say ranged skill damage.
Oh, of course it does. Cav, when it's on the map, Cav.
It's also Cav.
Basic, hidden bloodline doesn't work. Okay. Who's next? So this account will be using Gaja Gonzalo, but the 2377 one will use Margaret.
Honda, maybe?
What is his Lubu? Why is that 5511?
He probably got a bundle. Honda should have something.
Gains 10% attack, 20% march speed. The troop also gains an extra 30%. That's nice.
It's 40 attack basically. 40 attack is pretty good.
5% less damage, but it's third skill, so it's not going to be enough to beat Margaret. The troop deals more.
I mean,
that doesn't work.
I mean, the only good thing about the third skill is it does have a. Does it have a rebuff? Yeah, but it uses an active skill. So you have it low actually on the range march.
50% slow is nice. Does Gaja do slow naturally, or is it just Margaret?
Just Margaret, I think.
Range normal, defense reduction. Okay. Who else is there? Ramses, maybe? Archers. Launch basic. No, it doesn't work. Ethelfled.
Yeah, this first part, I mean, we talked about in Discord earlier, but this shouldn't work, I think, because it's less counter attack damage. And it would have need to say ranged counter attack.
Yeah, good point. Gorilla, are you still here? If Gorilla's still here, he could just test it, couldn't he? Against a Barb. Pew pew pew. Then you say, as a 6th March, I should use Epic Ranged. As a 6th March, do you not have a Field March? Honestly, I wouldn't really use an Epic range for your main account. For farm, yeah. For your main, no. I think it has to be legendary for your main. Yeah, I don't know if Gorilla's still there. Barbs, no. So Khan's second skill. Reduce rage by 100. That's nice.
Would work, but is it better than Honda? Probably not.
Yeah. Only Cav.
Yeah, you can also use. I mean, it's pretty useful to look at Alex, but I remember Alex's 4th skill is universal.
40% attack. So you could stack 80% attack.
If you use Honda and Alex's support skills for your range march, yes.
Wouldn't that be insane?
I mean, it's a lot of damage.
So yeah, it would be nice.
Also, the march would be really good.
So basically,
but you probably either want to use Alex or use his support skills on the Nymph March.
Yeah, you would.
The march speed.
Eth didn't work. Oh, shame. That would have been really good. What do you need testing? Crack, we were just trying to see if Ethelfled's second would work. With ranged. Okay, Barker. Sack.
Barker's 4th skill was pretty good.
Sack. I was doing some analysis on the best AoE and the worst AoE commander in the game. Barker is absolute trash. Like, how low this guy scored. Like, I know everyone knows he's trash, but like, when you really break it down, like, and you add all the damage boosts that he gets as well, like, assuming he has max damage boosts and you're attacking a city, he's still absolutely useless. Like, he has no use.
I mean, it's good that he's used this because you can't get him without buying a bundle.
Yeah. Outside of Alliance territory, 15% bonus. So, I mean, that's kind of nice, but
yeah,
it really depends on your playstyle, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, and I guess most of the time your range marches are inside of territory.
For Alta, it would be really nice.
Or that case for sure.
For Alter, it's probably the best one, right? 10% capacity, 15% damage.
What's the competition? I mean, the competition would be the Loha skill.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
But if you're using it in Alter, then you're probably active enough that you are actually micromanaging it much.
Nope, nope, and infantry. Cav. Nope. Richard. Richard's probably going to be used on like a lead march. Healing.
Yeah, the fourth skill actually works with the circle commanders, like Joe and Shajar, if you use
oh yeah, that would be interesting.
But
Crack.
I don't think it's probably okay, but I don't expect it to be very good.
Okay. Can you show Hannibal's kills? Hannibal's kills? Well, it's more than I thought it would be. But this is KVK. I assume KVK 1, KVK 2. How many does Charles have? No, it's almost as much as Charles. Crazy. Yeah, would this 30% be enough to make Shahar like a beast in Orleans?
I mean, the base damage is really low, is the thing. I mean, people complain that she does no true damage at all. Like, damage factor is really, really low. I don't think that will change anything. Possible, it might make her somewhat decent as a primary or secondary, whatever it was.
Yeah, secondary. But then enough to not get, like, if you're going to run her. No, I just don't think it is. I mean, for the next 10 seconds, whenever you heal, it's 2,000, so that becomes 1,800, right? It is, no, it'd be 1,600 as damage. And then she also heals a bit, which is AoE healing. So that does, that's just single damage, right? It wouldn't be AoE.
That I don't remember. Still, I mean, I think the consensus was regarding Shadra that she's not really useful as a secondary. Overall, just from the damage output standpoint.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And she already did like half of the damage like a skill damage when I would, or even less.
Where did we get up to?
Yeah, we were on Richard, wherever Richard was.
Oh, he's all the way up here. Okay, so we've done Richard. CC. Oh, his basic attack. That would have been nice. Nope, nothing. YSG. We know YSG skills, they won't work.
By the way, YSG's second skill got a cooldown now.
Oh, Daughter always had one, didn't it?
Nope.
Oh. Yeah, crack it does, but you'd probably want to put that one on a field march. Sell it instead. Freddy, basic, capacity, nope.
Also, regarding Silent's third skill, your ranged march doesn't really take much skill damage, and the counter tick damage reduction doesn't work. It's not ranged. Oh, it doesn't work on Trajan.
It doesn't work. Oh yeah, basic. Well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so our options really are Matilda, it's a third skill.
Yeah.
Then we've got Loha's skill as the fourth one.
Mm-hmm.
And second one, we have a bit more options, like Honda, or what was it?
For second skill?
Yeah.
It was definitely, yeah, Honda or... Was it Khan?
Khan was decent, and we also had Mehmet. Just with base 20 attack.
Yeah, second skill's not that great. Yeah, they really have, they really have nerfed it. Hey Leo, oh my days, Apo raided. There's 42 viewers, wow. Welcome everyone. If you're new here, please like the video and subscribe. Apocalypse, my man, good to see you here. Thank you for coming and thank you for raiding. Yeah, Leo, I don't have memberships available yet. I'm too much of a noob. I need to hit that 3K hours watch time. For those that have just joined, we're just chatting about Orleans skills and looking what works with a siege march. Can you pick? Boom boom to you too, mate. Can you pick any skill from the commander? No, it's limited. Zach, can you recall what gets unlocked when?
Yeah, for the first zone you get gold key commanders and epic commanders, or like the blue ones.
Yeah.
Then for zone 6 you get KVK 2 commanders as well, like Khan, Saladin, Alex. And for Kingsland you get everything up to Boudica.
So they unlock at different times. We are here to help you with 3K hours and 1K subs. Apocalypse, thank you so much, brother. I hope you had an amazing stream. I'm sorry I couldn't join it. We were just chilling and chatting. And I'm pretty sure soon, 28 minutes, we find out the new KVKs, right? The maps get announced.
Yep, we do.
Okay, cool. Does it work when I fall asleep during the stream? Yeah, I think it would. Hey Ritz, what's going on, man? You can join voice if you want, Ritz. My love to you too, Apocalypse. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Stream was special today, to say the least. Why, Moby? What happened? I didn't even catch the title of it. What was the focus today? I saw yesterday was 1090. Was it 1093? Chandu and Ritz will be fighting 1365. Hey Madmania, welcome. I need to do a stream of 1029 actually. Maybe Apo, that's the stream that we could do together. Me, you, Lambo could do a stream on 1029. That would be cool. Already after midnight. Donation marathon. Hey, good to hear. Red's accounting marathon. Okay, sorry. Accounting stuff doesn't sound fun. Zach, I'm trying to think, is there anything else regarding Orleans skills we can look at?
I don't think so. It looks everything new. I mean, the only thing we could really do is brainstorm, like, what marches would use what. Like, like for example, your own setup. Like, if you went into your main account, or like Edua's.
No, we can use this account because, like, whatever happens, we could be ending up in a KVK of 2377. Mad Mania, just to give 1029 some spotlight, talk to Apo, talk to Lambo, talk about 1029, your next KVK, yeah, things like that. So yeah, regarding the setup, I mean, Aloha pretty much has every meta march.
Yeah.
So the first one would be Cav. I can go through like the gear and the armaments and everything.
What are Elua's marches in general?
So if we, it'll show here, right? Not that one. That's an arc setup. Okay, I need to fix his marches anyway. So let's go with Huo. Would we use Huo Arthur or would we use Arthur Philip? That's the thing. I mean, it probably makes sense to use Arthur Philip if we have the Delta set.
Yeah, it would be a waste not to use it.
Because otherwise, what's the point? I know for leading, it would be amazing. Hey, Madmania, sounds good. Maybe I'll message Apocalypse after this stream and we can get it sorted. Hopefully Lambo's down as well. Yes, yeah, we are taking care of Stitch. One of his many accounts. So yeah, we'll put Arthur Philip as the first one. I'll sort the march sizes later. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, this would be Huo Joan.
mean, we got every Kev march, so
Then
does
some.
Lure run 3 Kev marches or 4? Probably 3, right?
I don't think he has that many. I think it might. I think it's only 6 marches here. That's the second cav set.
I mean, just click on some helmet or like some piece, just to see how many it is.
Yeah, it's only 6. He's just focused on 6. Well,
Okay.
that one there's 7. I think he's in the process of building a 7th.
So we were just now planning for 6 marches then.
So it has to be Huojon.
Yeah, let's just do Huojon for now.
It's a shame not using Belly though, because Belly's insane. But
I mean,
Jones
since
AoE.
it Orleans, we can maybe do some swapping for Kingsland.
Yeah, true.
If we do end up running that.
Where's Joan? Okay, so Joan's here. Leo, if you want to check him out, I feel like well, there's more people here. I can show it off. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Who was it? It was Huo. So there's the wedge set. You've seen the Delta set, and then this is the arch set for Cav. It's kind of insane. So that's our 2 Cav marches. The one that's a guarantee is the Siege as well. So we have Gajo Gonzalo. And that would be using our, I think it's a leadership set. It's not exactly a siege set, but it still works.
Yeah, leadership is pretty fine. I mean, I'm even using, for example, my account, I'm using leadership set on my Cap March.
Yeah. Leo, it's crazy, isn't it? Moby makes me sick seeing. I know, it's mad. Just need that last one, and then it's 4. It's the 3 sets of 4 specials. So yeah, that would be fine for siege. I think there's only one. No, there's 2 infantry sets, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so there's Liu. I mean, it's a pretty solid set considering it's a Cav main account.
I mean, definitely. Everything at 3 or 4.
Yeah, we need to get the boots
That's
up.
pretty good.
Okay, so that would be Liu, Alex. Where's Alex? Oh, it's already there, but and then the next one. So he hasn't expertise Ragnar yet.
How far is he off?
It's 5551.
And how many gold does he have?
So it's enough to do Subutai and Ragnar.
Yeah, he probably will mix in both of those, so he can run that.
Is that the play, or is it putting Philip with? No, that wouldn't work, would it? Because then you'd have to put Alex with Scipio. No. Okay, so he just needs to max Ragnar, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so we max Ragnar, and then it would be Ragnar and... No, yeah, Ragnar Scipio with Ragnar primary.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the last march is Zeus Sherman, which you can't pull out.
Okay, so it's pretty much the meta marches. Hey, Horse, what's up, man? Good to see you here. I'm going to make Horse and Apocalypse moderators. I don't know if Apo's going to be staying. He's probably tired, but I'll do it anyway. Yeah. Ju Herman. Now, question. It's not every situation where you can run a siege march. So let's say you're chasing. What would be the other march you would add that you would put with a leadership set?
What commanders does he have available besides those? Can he run 2 archer marches? So we can just swap the leadership set over.
Let me just do this
one.
one.
What are the commanders?
Oh, it's already there. Okay, cool. So that's all sorted. So archers, we have Ramses. No,
okay, no, we're just running 1 archer now.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Archers?
Would it be Cav then? It probably would be a third.
In the end, it will probably curve. Because then you're getting probably into Nevsky William or something.
Yeah, Moby. We have Philip. We put him behind Arthur. It's this much. This is what we have at the moment. So we'll expertise Ragnar, and then that should be pretty much the meta marches. But yeah, it probably would be a Cav march. Nev Williams not enough.
I mean, oh shit, right. I got Belly, so
yeah, we've got Belly. Do you know what? I kind of feel like Huo Nev on the field. I know it's pure single target.
And then John Belly or what?
Yeah, do you not think that would be incredible? Because
that can work.
One of the main reasons why, obviously he doesn't do AoE, but one of the main reasons why people don't use Huo Nevsky is because Nevsky's usually on another march, right? Or he's behind Arthur.
That march is pure single target damage. It's not AoE that much.
I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. Chat, what do you think is like the 3 meta Cav marches? Let's say we have to use Arthur Philip. How would you split the next 2? I don't think I have Asher. Did I have Asher?
Nope.
No. Huo and Nevsky. Or it's Huo William, right? Would we run William just for the AoE?
For the first round, we can also just do William and then bench Nevsky.
Because this march is just absolutely insane. Mahmood said Nev Jones, Huo William. Yeah.
Do we bench William or do we bench Nevsky? Or do we bench Belly?
I personally think if you're running 6 marches, you keep Belly. That's my opinion, but some people like to have double AoE. Because obviously Belly's getting more, he's benefiting more marches with his expertise. Nev still has a debuff. Yeah, I think William's a bit underrated, to be honest. That skill damage reduction that he has on his active, which just cancels out any buff, is really powerful. Nev Arthur, Huo Belly, Arthur Philip. Interesting.
Arthur?
Oh wait, yeah, Arthur's there twice. Yeah, 2 Arthurs there. Hey Fabrizio, welcome. For everyone that is new, please, if you could subscribe to the channel, like the video, it does mean a lot. I'm still trying to grow the channel. Thank you all. Nev, Joan Belly. Yeah, Leo, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's not conventional. It doesn't agree with what GT or C Will would recommend. But I think you've all fought Huo Nev, and that march is crazy strong. Like, that will delete you if you've got good gear. And then Joan Belly is, I mean, AoE. It's the debuff Belly's doing to the march. I think it could work. Hey Max, welcome. Arthur Philip, Nev Joan, Huo Belly. Sack, Nev Joan, we've discussed this, haven't we? And it's a march that's in an interesting place. Like, I feel like a few people are phasing it out, but some are like, it's tried and tested, so they're keeping it. I'm a bit in the fence between the 2.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong with Nev John, is the thing. Like, we know that works very, very well.
Okay, let's go with what chat is saying. So that's if we. Okay, I swear you could do more than 7, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can. You just need to click on the top right thing.
Oh, okay.
More.
So delete that, and then if we had to use 6 marches on the field and we couldn't use a siege march, Huo Belly and then Nev Joan. That's probably the safe option, but I would like to try the other variant as well. I'm Heartless from 49. Oh, welcome, mate. How are you? Okay, where's Joan? Okay, so there we go. That's a lot of marches to do skills for. I don't think we're going to be able to get through all of them.
Definitely not. Especially because, I mean, we can probably ignore the first zone because we just run out of skills to use.
But Arthur Phillip with Orlean skills, there must be some sort of like instant proc, another instant proc skill that we could use that would just break that march, wouldn't it? Like, surely we could do.
There must be.
Alex is second.
It's a cooldown.
Oh, we're running Alex, aren't we?
I mean, you got Wallace. You can just do Leo Wallace instead. And then you've got Alex available.
Yeah, true. Because if you imagine if you have Arthur Phillip with Philip's instant proc and then 3 other instant procs on top of that, that's insane.
That much?
Is that even possible? Yeah, that's possible. So if we just bring these back in, so that would make us run. You'd put Wallace first, wouldn't you? Just for the smite tree.
If you're a team player, put Wallace first.
If you're a team player, if you want to debuff the rage of everyone, basically.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to do that because we're a team player here. But let's think of the ultimate build for an Arthur Phillip march with Orlean skills. So the second would instantly be Alex. If we're just trying to like hyper focus on this, that's how you win Chadsky tournament. To do what?
25 versus 25 tournament, like with the prize pool.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I saw an advert for that. Yeah, that sounds like fun. So 10%, 1700. That's a mad skill that you could just instant proc with Arthur and Phillip. Where else is there in the third slot, a strong instant proc skill?
I mean, we had Sleep here, but I think...
No, we can't use that. We'd be benching too many infantry.
Yeah. What is with William?
Oh, William. Oh my word. That's a crazy skill.
Ulan was only 5 seconds on that one.
So you have Alex doing 1700 with the second. William doing, it's up to 1500. So doing 1500.
And you can also get the 30% attack as well.
And then Heartless is saying Amanitore's fourth. I don't think I have that one. What is that one?
Whenever you take skill damage.
Troop deals. Yeah. We're trying to think of ones that have an instant proc by doing a basic attack.
Or what if we just use Tomaris on this march? Because you stack up immediately to 15 from all the combo attacks.
I mean, it would, but then it wouldn't benefit this because we're not doing skill damage.
But it would benefit the other marches.
Yeah, true. I'm just like, is there a fourth skill that does instant proc? Stacking that instant proc. Yeah, Leo, probably. Bjorn fourth is being suggested. El Cid second was mentioned, but I don't think that would be as good as Alex's. Yeah, Alex's would be better, but I guess if you wanted to keep Alex on the field, it's not bad. 1000. Guan is second. What is Bjorn's fourth?
Bjorn's fourth is 800 damage. There's a lot of instant proc damages.
It's not bad.
I mean you can also use Kuzunoki because it's technically more. Like that's 900.
Does he have... No, that's just capacity. Does Bert have one? No, that's hit with a basic. Shame. Yeah, I don't think... Does anyone else have one in the fourth? I mean, still, 800 is not bad. That would be, what, total instant proccing? You've got Phillips 800 doing AoE. The 800 from Bjorn. So AoE, is that reduced each target? Yeah, it is reduced. Okay. So you're still doing AoE 800 damage factor to 3. Is this even good if the abilities have cooldowns? Yes, because you're almost guaranteed with the amount of combos that you're going to be dealing that it will have a significantly high uptime, like as much as humanly possible, despite the 10% chance. I mean, it's one of the main reasons why everyone uses Philip, isn't it? Because of that instant proc with Arthur. And that seems to be going off a good amount, that people are trading well with the March. But to have 3, I mean, Alex's cooldown is 5 seconds?
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Williams is 5?
Yep.
Yeah, 5. So they're not even significant cooldowns. You could be proccing that twice in a turn. Man, surely this March is just broken, right?
I mean, the William third, Alex definitely. I mean, maybe always use Leo Alex, like as like the March with a lot of procs. And that March only has the Alex skill and the Leo expertise, really.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
So basically, we need to compare this to Leo Alex, because that was the usual March people used with lots of instant proc damages.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, with the Alex skill, we also have that in the new March. We have the third skill of Leo, which is 5-second cooldown. And we have the expertise. Obviously, the Leo skills have 25% chance to proc.
Yeah.
But you just have now, with this, after Philip March, you have like 5 different sources, which should be about the same. But
I just think the March is
much higher.
I just think the March is going to be completely cracked. Like if all of these go off in one skill cycle, which is very likely. I mean, what if you add it all together? That's 1700 plus. Is it 1700 for Alex?
Yep, 1700 plus 1500.
So 32.
And then the fourth skill.
So that becomes 4000, and then Phillips is 800 for AOE. So I don't want to do quick maths. Like let's say 1500 total, right? So that's like 5 plus. Whoa, it's not even including the damage buffs that all of these are going to get as well, right? So that's also insane. Like how many buffs are we getting here? Like Philip's damage buffs, if they're all proccing at the same time, is 40% damage plus single troop type.
40% is only if you're primary, right? Or
no, it's just for this commander's troop.
Yeah, but then again, he's the secondary, so most of the procs will be during the alpha turn. So alpha procs is active, procs most of the skills because of the combo attacks, and then afterwards procs his skill.
Okay, so that will probably be the second turn, right? So second skill cycle, that the real chains are going to start going off with this damage boost.
I don't think Philip's damage boost is active in Arthur skills again.
It doesn't even have to be Arthur's skill cycle because, like Mab Darrigan, that's going off during basic attacks, isn't it? So that can just chain multiple times, like you've seen with the Horn. That doesn't need to be on his active. It's just a normal basic turn.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's always a 10-second cooldown is the thing.
For Mab Darrigan, yeah. But it happens pretty quick. Like, when I was testing it, it was going off fairly regularly. Like...
Yeah, my only worry is that because you're using an alpha primary, he procs like 5 of... or like 6 combo attacks and 1 normal attack. There are 7 instances that can proc the skill damage in 1 turn. So most of these will probably proc during that turn, and then be on a 5-second cooldown or something.
But still, imagine if they're all proccing on the same turn as well, like stacking like that.
I mean, yeah.
It's insane. You don't even need to get your rage bar up, and you'll be like nuking enemies. Hey, show, welcome to the stream. We're just discussing if you were to have an Orleans March with Arthur Philip, how you can, if you were to have 3 more instant proc skills on that march with a perfect delta set, how often you're going to be doing insane damage. No, I want to try this so bad. So badly. Because anyway, they're getting 30% damage. So all the instant procs are going to be boosted.
Yeah.
Even if Arthur's not benefiting them, like his skill damage buff doesn't impact them at all.
Also, just to check. Allure doesn't have Leo Max, right?
Leonidas?
Yep.
Oh, he does.
Okay, because with Leonidas Max, you guarantee that you are getting a full 30% on the first skill cast.
Is that worth even more than an instant proc?
I mean, it's a 40% multi-click damage with fire on everything.
Yeah, actually, that is mad. Hey,
And
Carl, welcome. Sorry, go on.
Because of all the combo attacks, you should be able to keep this 30% up the entire time. Like this lasts for 5 seconds only.
So yeah, if you have that up the whole time and then you're boosting, well, that's a 70% damage boost on your march then with Philip, not including his expertise or his active.
Yeah.
Man, that's mad.
Yeah, I feel like Leo 4 is better than another instant proc.
Well, 800's not a lot.
800 is nice, but this is just 40% on everything else. Like the Alex one, the Williams one, the Philip one.
Yeah.
All the combo attacks also deal more damage.
Yeah, that's what FLX mentioned this. Yeah, good shout. Max says, does Harold's fourth work? Do you know about this?
I don't even think you can use it anymore.
Whenever it launches a base attack. Yeah, that would be broken.
Yeah. Well, it's just Berserker skill.
Do you mind sharing any of your Ho Arthur fort rallies in AC? I can launch one. You can join it if you want the report straight away.
Yep.
Is Arthur Philip only viable with the butterfly on Delta? I still think even if you don't have the butterfly, it will do well. But obviously you want the butterfly to try and proc that instant proc, the instant skill from Philip as much as possible. But if you look at one of my videos looking at the butterfly effect, I think it averaged out about 14% increase overall in proc rates. And that's with butterfly effect. Leo 4th better than Bjorn. Yeah, Heartless I think it probably is as well. So that could be the best build then for that March. Is Nevsky Jones still reasonable in the field? Yeah, I think I haven't fought with it since Arthur's come out, but it's a very classic March. There's a reason those two work so well together. I wouldn't see any reason against it. It's a little bit dated, but I still think it's fine. Welcome, Atoma, by the way, to the stream. Yeah, Heartless, it doesn't. Hang on, let me change this song. What is this? One minute matchmaking. If anyone gets the matchmaking, I'm kind of interested to see. Could you send it to me in game? Has it reset? Okay, reset's happened. I'm interested. Who's actually got a match? Did 17-18 switch in the end? Sorry, we're diverting topic, I know.
Yeah, it's fine.
Announcement phase, okay. Has the numbers changed? Only 30. So that means only 10-9. No, because I thought more got kicked out of Warriors Unbound.
Yeah, like 14 was still kicked.
Stratagems at 63. And Tides at 2.
Everyone tries to find a match.
Why does everyone love Tide so much? Hey, Fuel, welcome. Long time no see. How are you? How you been? Oh, we got some maps. Okay. 1903. Okay. 1903 versus 1718. That's big. 1175 aren't even Imperium anymore.
That's weird.
That's a really nice map. 1175 and 1718 are together.
That's such a strong camp.
That's stacked.
Wait. Can we go into 1195 just to check how the game is looking?
I don't know if it's going to work. I might have to reset my device because it's being like super buggy. Let's just see. Hopefully it works. No, I can't even look at it, man.
Okay, then I look at it. Just to check if the king didn't die or something.
I can't go into another kingdom. I don't know what's going on. But still, that map is crazy. And it's got 1981.
No, the 1175 is the 15 billion power alliance. So
it's still
they are
stacked.
still alive.
Wow.
And 1718, just to check. I remember them also being quite large.
Yeah, they're both Korean kingdoms, so that's going to work well with them. Sorry, Matoma. Nev Joan, Hoy William, Arthur Philip, and Bench Belly. I mean, I think that can work. I quite like Belly, but it's down to personal preference. I think Belly and William you can interchange there, but your setup works as well. I really do think it will be personal preference.
16 billion.
1718 or 16 billion. Man, that's broken. That's
completely... 15 billion.
How?
That camp is completely OP.
Who is 1879? Are they good?
1879.
Because 1020, that's Piro's kingdom, isn't it? I think she's king.
It's 1879 main alliance is 9 billion power.
That's rough.
Yeah, 1879 looks like a C seed.
And 1903, they're not the size of 1981. Oh, sorry, not 1981. 1175, 1718. 33 FLX. Watch PM. In game. Oh, okay, sweet. Thank you. Oh, they've already got the stats. Okay, amazing. Bro, come on.
I mean, this doesn't seem fair.
What is Lilith doing with this? Man, I feel...
Not even balanced at KVK.
That is outrageous how you can... No, man. 2.8 trillion is insane. And they have perfect synergy as well. So, well, I say perfect, isn't they're all going to be online at the same time.
Yeah, so the uptime will be unbeatable.
But the downtime will also be huge.
Yep. But yeah, I don't see how you can make a fair KVK of this.
Mate, there's no way they can do it. They're gonna try, maybe they'll try and say no, because even if they do 3v1, that's 1.8, 2.8. It's like 4.
No, 3v1, it's 5 billion versus like 2.8. What is it? No, it's like 4 billion.
So 17. So basically, that camp is going to choose the winner. This got leaked yesterday already. It got leaked. How did it get leaked? I saw map leaks finished. Like they weren't a thing anymore. 1903 have been... Oh no, 1981 have been mugged off here completely. How is this fair on them?
It's a private 8355 is such a young kingdom. It's also low KP. Like, these guys want to be able to do anything in the field.
And the bottom camp as well is... What's that going to do against 2.8 trillion? Like, with no disrespect to these kingdoms, like, no disrespect at all. It's just looking at these figures and... I can't believe Lilith have done this, man.
I mean, the way it looks like right now is that... wait. What exactly are the map locations? Can you go back to where everyone's positioned?
Leo said, was leaked before they knew before. Oh, is the allies done? Leo, are the allies done for that KVK? Sorry, this is not an official matchmaking result. Please don't trust too easily. You might have a leak. Man. I literally have nothing to say, but it's ridiculous. No, but they discussed before. 3v1 is Delulu. Not even I would want that.
Okay, so the OP camp is in the bottom, is Wind camp, so that's bottom right.
Yeah, they've kind of
And
got that
I
the
think
wrong way
O3
around.
are fire, so they're on the opposite side.
So obviously, fire and wind have to be against each other, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to Earth and Water camp, but I feel like Wind can probably split up, go both directions, still win the zones.
I mean, 1981 are tough. We know they're tough.
Yeah, that would be the hard one to beat.
I don't know how. Well, 1020 have quite high power. I have never seen them fight. I know they're experienced, but I don't know how they are in war. 3310, weren't they supposed to be? Aren't they meant to be Imperium? I thought they were.
I
Can you
mean, I've
check?
heard about them a lot, but
Sorry, let me catch up with
maybe.
chat. I've missed a little bit. This legit got to be a 1v3, but won't happen. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Lilith, why would you put the two in the same camp? Like, you had other options available. They could have moved around kingdoms in this, just these 8 kingdoms. They could have moved it around and made it more fair. The whole KVK. Yeah, Setsu, I agree. I literally think that they have complete control here. They're going to go into Diplo. Maybe they'll even go pre-ally, just talk to someone, say, we choose to ally with you. Diplo won't last long. Yeah, Arne, I heard it was leak. I'm surprised it was. Same as my KVK fire count, 1.4 trillion. Yeah, but Matoma, this one is like 1.2 trillion difference between the first and second camp. Like, none of them come close to this kingdom, to this camp together. I know Heartless makes a good point. There will be a shared downtime. That would be big. Which map are they fighting? Tides, I think, right?
Yep, Tides. It's a Poor Kingdom map, the only one.
That's really crazy. Praise to Lilith.
But I mean, let's say it's a 1v3, then Fire Camp is just screwed. Like 1903, because they won't get any fight until part 7. And if it's a 2v2, then the KVK is already basically over.
Yeah,
Mahmood. You know who will win from the start?
Mahmood, yeah, 1v3 is probably a bit too rough, to be honest. Apparently 1981 sitting, really? I'm kind of interested to message Moof to get his thoughts on it. I know he's going to be probably pissed at this. It's better than a 2v2 KVK. The KVK won't be fair. Yeah, I mean, that's a Diplo nightmare for the other kingdoms.
The only way this KVK is fair if you could do like a 2v1v1 and just crew one camp over.
Wait, no, where's the other picture? That one was nicer. Just because it had the camp, well, kind of in camp positions, not really, but... Oh, Apo is a mod. Hey, Apo, we're looking at Boom Boom chat. It's the first chat I had that had the map. Whoa, this KVK is crazy. 1879 top 3 B seed. So fire camp is strong. I mean, even if they're top 3 B seed, this is Imperium level now they're fighting. So, does that mean much in this situation? 1903...
I mean, KP is impressive for the power. I mean, you need to say that. But you don't have a full alliance at that stage.
People are saying top versus bottom is the way to go. What do you think?
Top versus bottom. I mean, water is weaker than Earth, I'd say.
1981 is great, but it had a hard KVK. It was against us. They were zeroed completely from speeds. Hey, Fake's from 1981. Welcome, mate. Fake, it's Sack, who's one of the other leaders in 606. Cancelling the map is the way to go. Yeah, Fake, what are 1981 saying about this? I bet you guys are pretty pissed. Farah 2.8 trillion versus 4 trillion. I don't know anything about 3355, but they're the weakest kingdom here by KP. 11 to... Yeah, Mahmood, I don't know, man. That is crazy. Thank you, Leo, for sending that. Oh, that's truly insane. I can't believe Lilith done that. I feel for the other kingdoms, to be honest.
I hope we don't get something like this in our next KVK.
I'm really glad we're not in this. Well, actually, saying that, it would be fun to fight that wind camp if we had an ally with us. If they bully a camp to take a recovery KVK, it could be even.
Well, yeah, 1v1, it would work. But it's really bad for the one camp that gets screwed.
Man, I'm trying to think, if I was in this position of one of the other three kingdoms, what I would try and be doing. But the thing is, you need two of those kingdoms just to equal wind. Not from a power perspective, of course, the 2v1's going to have more power, but from a field perspective to be able to match them, if they're online. But maybe...
I mean, it's impossible to match that bottom camp in the online. Like,
yeah.
Not the people in this KVK.
And the amount of max tech, we know that. Like, there is, 1718, there's plenty of max tech there. 1175, I'm not sure of their state.
I mean, they're still very, very good, so...
It got leaked already, we were just hoping for it not to be true. Most of us are obviously not happy with the matchmaking, since a fair and good KVK won't be possible with this matchup. Yeah, Fake, I mean, 1v1v2 could be interesting, so I assume water and earth together. But without any disrespect to Fire Camp 1903 and 1879, they would get smashed. Like, they're great. One of the best kingdoms in ROK. Like top 15, I'm pretty sure. But there's not much they can do there, right? They'd be significantly like the weakest one. Hey Gold, welcome. Welcome to the stream, mate.
Ridiculous. I mean, if this wind camp was an actual kingdom, it's probably top 3. Like, this wind camp can beat like kingdoms like 375 and us and 875 on their own.
I mean, that wind camp versus 2377 would be a good fight, wouldn't it?
That would be a really good fight, yeah.
The KP's pretty similar. But again, obviously, Heartless makes a good point. Their downtime is, if it's what people have seen, that could be their downfall. At least one camp is screwed. Yeah, Fake Diplo-wise, this is a nightmare. I'd probably be in VC right now with 606 leaders if this was us, being like, I don't know, I'd just be looking at it for ages.
At that point, you just found it's free for all, KVK, and that's it. Just hope everyone gangs up on the wind camp.
Lilith has given this map no chance. Like, it's sad to say, but they've given it no chance at all. Like, for a proper KVK, one that has like a really good Kingsland, I don't think there's a chance for that.
I mean, it will also have very bad zone 5s. Like, no one's beating the wind camp in zone 5. Impossible.
I'm trying to, the only option is like drain them of power, so I'm trying to think what two are the most powerful, fire and water. But oh no, it's earth and water, isn't it, have the most power?
Yeah, but the biggest alliance here is Lost. And Lost is at what power?
1175 have been so blessed matchmaking for wins over the last year. Mimi buff is real. Who are they against? Oh, they were against, was it 2359 last KVK? Not even 1903 and 1981 on the same camp could match wind. There is just another big kingdom missing.
Yep.
I mean, Yeah, 1981 and 1903, they probably still would lose. Well, I don't know, actually. Those guys are really good. Like,
Like
incredibly.
1903 can match 1175. Like, because of downtimes and so on. Like, these two kingdoms are pretty equal.
1903's biggest weakness is their field, but their defense is one of the best.
Yep.
So,
So,
they could,
1903 versus 1175 would be pretty even.
but the
And it's
field is
just
1718 is the more powerful out of the two, for sure. Like,
Yep.
so many max tech players there.
Yeah, there's no one to match 1718.
So 93 and 77 didn't get matchmaking. No, I think both skipped. Hanzo, yeah, do it, mate. Let him know. And let me know if I need to lift the cap. I don't know if my king right now. No, I'm not. Okay, I can get the king to lift it. Whoever it is. I was in 2377, win for a 3-1. Yeah, huge downtime. They'll fight hard for 4 hours and go to sleep. Yeah, I mean, it would be a nice map to fight in for 606, but I'm so tired of tides, man. 3 tides in a row is too much.
Yeah, it's not like only reason it's just the tides. You also had a bunch of AHAs before.
Yeah, nah.
Like, you get this map 10 times probably.
I'm trying to look at the map more just to see if there's any possibility or combination that would be more fair than the other. I don't think they'll take 1v3. I think they'd be absolutely stupid too. But then, if the other 3 come together and say it's 1v3 or nothing, well...
Yeah, will the other 3 even come together? Because what's most likely to happen is Wind Camp doesn't want to lose because of Autox and so on for that camp.
Yeah.
They just ask the weakest camp to ally with them and guarantee them some Autox and some rewards, and that's it. Because their weakest camp would know that it wouldn't get that many rewards in the 1v3 scenario.
It does feel like if there is going to be a 2v2, top v bottom makes the most sense. But there's a difference in power and KP. So why don't they agree to free for all? I'm not sure, Show. I'm still waiting to hear anything about the news for Diplo. Raven, not yet. There could be someone coming potentially. 1v2, v1 only way, but that's almost as messy as free for all. I hate those Diplos, to be honest. Like, the 1903 are just going to feel so hard done by. So hard done by about this.
Yeah, they got a bit scammed. Or a bit is kind of an understatement. They got pretty scammed.
When was there even a last KVK that was like a 1v1, v2? Or like... something similar.
Unbound KVK with 960 and 10605.
Yeah, that's the last one that I can think of. And that was messy because you had 960 complaining that 2605 were with 1093 and just going for them. 1903 wasn't fighting 2605, etc, etc. So, I don't know, they are messy. $11.75. This is the worst pairing I've seen in my life. It actually is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna message Moof and see what he says from 1981. The only Venom, not an open offer, sorry. Just heard Akina asking for Setsu. Oh, okay. Yeah, the more it just keeps going around. Is there any other good KVKs going? I saw a few maps being posted. I'm not gonna look. I'm not looking at that. That's too many kingdoms.
No.
We'll be here all night.
What was that citizens map below?
Have I missed it?
Yeah, this one. Is there anything we know?
Mm,
1897, I think I've heard of, but that's about it.
2044, I feel like I've heard of as well. $2714, do I know them? Don't know if I know any of these. Like, some are ringing a bell, but from just the kingdom number, I can't tell.
2714.
3v1,
Oh,
sorry wind, blame Lilith. Yeah, Max, I mean, if they can come together and agree to it, there's not really much wind can do, right? But all it takes...
The only thing Wind can do is just stay out of the KVK. It's not the first time 1175 did that.
But then, imagine having a camp like that and choosing to stay out of KVK. You wouldn't. No way. 1504, oh, apparently they're a strong C-seed. Yeah, strong C-seed. 1175, 1188 was better versus 365 or 960. Yeah, I remember 962, 2489 in the same camp. That was crazy as well.
Yeah, maybe we get the repeat of that in 2 weeks.
I actually think 1718 has even more KP than mentioned here. Horse, can you scan that? Oh, by the way, while Horse is here, for those that haven't used it, Pro Kingdoms, I will put the link in the chat. If you want to check your KP, follow live KP for Kingdoms that you're in or following, Pro Kingdoms is your place to be. Horse is the creator, so if you've used that website, Horse is your guy. I guess we should be grateful that 606 tides maps weren't unbalanced like this. It makes last KVK look like a dream, doesn't it, Riffin? They always let 93 rebuild about them. Yeah, Carl, were you still in 671 when that KVK was going on? Yeah, Max, I agree. Were there any other maps going on?
I don't think I've seen any. Like, kingdom size wise, these are the only really big kingdoms. Everyone else is pretty small.
What about this one? 1486, 2654. Hmm. 1486 kind of jumps out. They have some second domain kingdoms in, so I don't think it's going to be that great. No disrespect to these kingdoms. As well known, let's say. Sorry. It's funny what people are saying. Oh, 2148 mini. 2148. That was the one we just looked at, right? I thought it was. 24 hours, tic tac, tic tac. 24 hours for what? Yeah, it was when we faced you in Tides of War, was in 71. Yeah, I recall. That was also not the best Kingsland that we had. But I know 671 was leaving at that point, weren't they? The KP is about right. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's poor Diplo guys.
It's the biggest KVK since, well, I guess the 961, right? I mean, there's 2906, which is also great. That's going to be a good KVK to watch. I think that opens tomorrow, the first zone. But yeah, this is probably more higher profile kingdoms in this one, at least from a power perspective.
Yep. I mean, most of the very big kingdoms are out of cycle right now.
Yeah, either waiting for the next one or the pop after that. So yeah, interesting to see what these guys decide. I'll be following that closely and also be watching that KVK when it comes around. When I'm seeing maps like this, I always ask myself if they have people that do the matchmaking or if they just throw every kingdom in the pot and press generate. Yeah, but people say like Lilith look at the country or the language spoken of the kingdoms and try to match them, if that's correct, but I don't know if that's ever proven to be right.
Sometimes it does work.
If it was,
I know at least like a few years ago, remember time we changed our language to Serbian or Croatian, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it works.
For this one, it feels like that's what they did for this one. Oh, those two are Korean. Let's put them together, right?
Yeah.
I just don't see what Lilith did. Like they couldn't have mentally decided this is a great idea. It feels automated. I know they can't do every map, but when you have like some Imperial kingdoms here, you think they'd probably like handpick it. At least you'd assume. But yeah, let's just try and follow along and see what they decide. Crazy. But at least we also know from a matchmaking perspective, it's confirmed 17, 18 are also going to be out of the next matchmaking pool.
Yep. 17, 18 out, 11, 75 out.
Yeah.
So what do we still have next pool?
Like, who do we still have?
93, 77.
There's a lot. I think, hang on, I wrote it down somewhere. Let me find it. I updated it recently as well. Okay, so 960 would have their first pop, but I think they mentioned they wanted to do migration, or I think it's because of Ramadan as well.
I mean, if they were to register that pop, they would have to do a migration within 24 hours.
Yeah, that's...
Or like 48 hours. It's possible, but it's really, really stressful.
Yeah. Max says, language plays a role, but this is crazy. It's weighted so high, creates such a swing. Yeah, I agree completely. Leak maps makes it... Yeah, how was it leaked? Like, have they found the source for like... Obviously, like, not the internal Lilith employee or whatever, but like, how they managed to get the leak. Time to change our language before matchmaking. Max, we put it Vietnamese, so we're in the same camp as 2377.
It would be so funny.
That would be a broken camp. We are attacking 1175 going 17th. Yeah, I think that's what some people have been saying, but I'm not sure.
I mean, they did say they wanted to go 17th originally.
Yeah.
But then again, we had Abu's recent announcement that he always sends out before they register.
Yeah.
Good old I love you announcement.
Yeah, I don't know. Abu told me, because he has quite a big migration. 875 had a great migration. They need a bit more time just to recover. So, well, not recover, but make sure all the migrants are good to go. So I heard it was 17th, but that could also change. I just realized I said right hand side. Yeah, it's late. What is it? Half midnight. So then there's also 1093 that are in the next pool, along with 2377.
Yeah. We can assume both of these will register.
Yeah, their second attempt. Well, no, they had two pops to try and match, and both failed. So this is their third chance. 2489, I think they're confirmed to be going in next pop.
Yep, they announced that.
365, we don't know what they're going to be doing, but there's a chance they could go next as well. We covered 875, 846 are also in the pool. It will be their first pop-up. Again, not sure what they're trying to do.
It's probably the same thing as 1960. that's unlikely that they will register. For
Seven,
valuation reasons.
1718 we now know are out of the pool. 1188 it would be their first pop up, so let's see what they do. Leo 365. Yeah, all the ones you mentioned are there. Yeah, 1316 as well, that's another one. There are some really high tech quality players.
We have the ones Leo mentioned. And yeah, 960, us, and 855 theoretically could also go in. Like,
yeah, 960, 875, 606, all of those are in the pool.
Like, theoretically, you could get the biggest KVK ever.
Yeah, numbers. Is it the top 10 are all in the pool? Oh no, because 1718 will be there. It's definitely top 7. I think the top 7 kingdoms in ROK for KP are all in the pool.
Top 8 probably as well. Top 9, I'm not too sure.
Okay, so 7, 8. That's crazy. 60, 606 versus all. Yeah, that would be mad, but I don't even know if they could win that. So is what was going to be left for 1960 on 17th. Well, not all of them are going to be going into next Pop Fuel. We don't know. Some are just going to go into the 17th, and I assume 960 will fight there, but 960 could also swap. 2748 is another one, the OL winning kingdom. 2975 is another, and then 1818 and 2293. So a lot of the top 15, if not most of them. So it's exciting next Pop. Let's see who registers, but I pray to God.
I just hope everyone registers for the same mode, and then mayhem happens.
Yeah, don't register for Tides, please. Tides is not fun. I mean, it's fun, but we've done it too many times. But this, let's pray that we don't get this sort of matchmaking.
And if we do, please let 960 or 77 be our capmate.
Yeah, let's hope we're in the win position. But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, as I mentioned, it is getting a little bit late, so I'm probably going to be calling it there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I know I really appreciate Apocalypse for the raid, and for being here. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot, and yeah, appreciate all of your time for listening to Sak and I for a few hours. We will, yeah, I'll be streaming again on Thursday for the 2906 KVK. So hopefully some of you can join me there. Hey PTI, welcome. Yeah, Orleans would be crazy. Make sure you get 2293 to register. It'll be fun. But yeah, thank you all, and I'll catch you all later. Let me turn this off.